What's good, YouTube, and welcome to another KaibaHacksDartz Yu-Gi-Oh video. We're here with the channel favorite once again, the Dollarama packs, the dollar store packs. 30 cards, $4 Canadian. You know, the cream of the crop, really. So, of course, we're going to hop straight into it. And if you see anything of value I miss, you know, any misprints, defects, or anything you're just generally interested in, or you have maybe a cool story about, maybe you killed someone in a tournament, sent them to the Shadow Realm with a, you know, Icy Breeze refrain or something, let me know. And of course, usually we make an interesting pile and a non-interesting pile. This, slightly interesting. We like those Wind Witches. We got them in the Clown Witch deck, Clown deck. Fabled Marcosia, we get that all the time. White Baking, you know I love, we'll throw them in there. Mass Change, very decent. With these, you know, like I say a lot, you can get some very useful stuff, some weird stuff. But a decent amount of the time, it'll be kind of archetypal, specific stuff. Stuff that's not worth too much. But you never know, like this seems pretty decent. Generic-y level 5 stuff. Sage of Benevolence. Floowandereeze and the Scary Sea. We could be getting there on a Floowandereeze deck. Also, as always, if you see, you know, a certain archetype or something like that, you want me to make a deck around a certain gimmick, I'm always open to ideas. I'm always working on new deck lists and deck profiles, of course. VLAN Hydra. Kind of cool. We'll throw it in the interesting pile. Hidden Armory we'll take as well. Not amazing, but we'll take it. Perform Age Damage Juggler. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. The King of the Feral Imps. You know I want to make that Feral Imp deck someday. Get him and obviously the normal Feral Imp in there. Maybe some funny stuff. Horn of the Unicorn. Horn of the Unicorn. Dragoonity Knight stuff. Fright for Repair. We also got a lot of Fright for stuff. Could maybe get there on a deck. Seems like we're doing a flip. Gladiator. Namachia. Monster Rebirth. Very cool. Very cool. We will throw it in the interesting pile. Dino Mist. Plesios. Kind of cool, kind of cool. I guess the Dino Mists like dinosaurs, but not, they're machines. Like it's kind of, I like it, but AI Love Fusion. We get a lot of those AI cards. What do we got here? As well as punk stuff like this. We could be getting there on that deck as well. Codebreaker Virus Berserker. I don't think I've seen this guy. Doesn't look too amazing. Diplexer Chimera, Diplexer. Kind of cool. Well, we got that Royal Penguin's Garden. We just did a penguin deck profile, and of course I want to make like a penguin ninja penguin deck profile because they're very in the similar vein, and we can maybe get something really popping off with those. Supernatural Danger Zone. We will throw in the interesting pile. Oh, the Turn Trooper is just a wacky little guy. I don't know if you've seen his effect. Very strange. Some of the weird stuff he could pull. And he's a warrior, so you know what I mean. Lots of stuff you can do with that. Warrock Mahmud. We're getting there on a Warrock deck, so maybe. Black Illusion Ritual, just a classic. The Gunkin Suship Uniclass. We'll throw that in there. I don't know if we're maxed out on those in the deck yet or not. Sunny Snitch. It's pretty funny. Pendulum Transfer. But I recommend checking out that Gunkin Suship deck. It's basically made entirely out of dollar store packs, and if not, cards that I've gotten copies of in dollar store packs. And it's a pretty decent deck. It runs decently. Still a work in progress, so of course, make sure to check her out. Good time to say, you know, make sure to subscribe if you're into this content. You know, like, comment, share, hit that little notification bell so you know when future content's coming out. Spriggan's Branga, Icy Breeze refrain again. We'll throw that I think I saw one of those earlier and didn't put it in there because I wasn't paying attention, but... banish one. Very weird. I saw some equip stuff, and then I was like, nah, I don't think it's that useful. ZW Leo arms. Not half bad for, you know, level 5 supporty stuff. So we'll throw it in the interesting pile. Same with the Bee Trooper armor horn. You know, you want to make just some crazy insect decks. We already got Bee Troopers, the Insectors as well. And for Noble Knight, Astolafo. Cool. I haven't really done much with fire monsters, at least in a long time, but could be getting back into it. Shadow Vampire looks nuts. I do want to make a vampire deck. I don't know how much plays I have or, like, actual stuff for it. Oh, I just see a lineup of interesting cards. We'll take the Akira class Dreadnought. We'll take the Call of the Haunted, Gold Sark. See, lots of useful stuff. Ties of the Brethren I'm actually going to take too. XYZ Tribe Rivals, not amazing for anything I'm doing right now. Proglio, generic-y extra deck monster. I usually just kind of sauce him in for stuff I don't know what I'm doing with yet. Tenyi Spirit Mapura. Dull Monster Bear. Cannon Soldier. The boy, the man, the lad. We'll throw him in the interesting pile just for fun. But Spriggan's Blast. I think there's actually some like decent plays with this. But Punk Sharakusai. Super Heavy Samurai Swordmaster Mushashi. Cool. Interesting pile, I believe. Performal pal Yugioh Golem. Kind of cool. I like his like little weird face. He's like a Thomas the Tank Engine, but like on crack. You know, we'll throw him in the interesting pile just because he's all weird looking. I like his face. That's how I started the Jiregadoo, and now I'm just in love with the Jiregadoo. Magic-y, Mech Mortar, Gary Glasser. Necroquip Prism is a weird little wacky one. Symphonic Warrior Guitarist. I know we got a bunch of like this dude and like maybe some of the extra deck stuff. I don't really remember. Slower Swallow, not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Throw him in the interesting pile because you can get him off some good plays. I don't know if I'll be pulling Winged Beast stuff. Dino Wrestler Marshall Enga. Refunus the Tactical Trapper. Very weird. I kind of like him. Could be used in some weird, I don't know, like trap decks. I like him though. Megalith Emergence. You can tell when I go quiet like that. It's me focusing hard, reading the card. Like I said though, if you see anything of value, any misprints, defects, let me know. Anything cool. You know I love the Yu-Gi-Oh stories as well. Card lore. Well, we see how Fabled Marcosa like started off the other pack. Ancient Warrior Saga Chivalrous Path. Could be good. Not going to read the entire thing. We know him. The Trick Clown. Kind of cool. Let's see what we got here. Oh, a Terraforming. I will take that indeed. Arcana Reading. Kind of cool for both, I guess, Arcana stuff and maybe like coin toss decks. Branded and High Spirits, which is something I do want to make. You know, I got that like Duke Devil and dice deck. It's not even really like a full kind of dice deck. It's, you know, it's more Duke Devil-y stuff. But obviously has a lot of that potential. Puppet Queen. Very strange. I don't know if that could maybe be teched into the Arcana Knights, but it's actually very interesting. You know, we're getting lots of great stuff for future decks here. If you build like a lot of kind of different decks like I do, or interested in weird cards, these are especially, you know, interesting packs. Because you can see I get into it, I'm reading them off. Beautiful insect imitation, great in like every insect deck. Cryomancer of the Ice Barrier. AIQ. Oh, we got that star drawing. Not too bad. Great little piece for Xyz decks. Works well in the Gunkin Su ship. Stuff like that. We get a lot of this. Zarlam the Dark Palace. I still don't think I've read it to this day. Could be useful. Top Share. This is just a fun card. Fury of Kairyu-Shin. You know, great for watery decks. I was thinking about throwing this in the Penguin deck. Actually, I may have. I can't remember. But definitely something I'm looking into for Penguin-y stuff more. Master's Diplomat. And I think it'd be cool to make just kind of like a torrential, tribute-y kind of deck. Melfi Pony will take. I want to get that Melfi deck someday. Xyz Import. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. The Goki Pole, you know, if we had a use for it. The Serpent Strike, kind of cool. Kind of cool. This could be useful. I always get it, and I don't think I've thrown it in a deck. I'm like, it could be useful, but Brilliant Rose, classic-y. Imprisoned Queen Archfiend, couldn't get that one out. Alvis the Nordic Ulfair. Oh my god, Flip Frozen. Every time, there's always a Flip Frozen. Speedroid Double Yo-Yo, not too shabby. Onomata to pick up. Alright. Oh, we got a double there. Cynet Cascade. Kind of cool. Ghost Trick Shot. You know, we want to get that Ghost Trick deck. There's 1,000 decks I want to make and updates, and, you know, I'll get there. So if you're looking for different deck profiles, make sure to sub, because, you know, I'm just going to be making hundreds out here, which I basically am. Well, that was a pretty good run through. You know, we almost have like half the pile is interesting stuff. Like, I mean, reasonably close in size. At least a third, I would say. If I can scoop them up here, hold on. We'll do a quick run through. Lots of time here. We won't read them all off, but we'll just kind of show through some of the cards I found interesting. Of course, it always changes. You never know what decks I'm working on or what kind of ideas I'm playing with. So interesting could mean anything. Just relatively useful, staple-like for generic-y plays of decks. Or just stuff I'm working on or want to work on in the future. Lots of decent cards, though. Good useful stuff. Stuff that I'm probably going to make into different decks. And of course, if you like this content, make sure to subscribe. And check out the other stuff. You know, like I said, I do the deck profiles, deck list, deck updates, all kinds of Yu-Gi-Oh! DIY projects, including remaking Dungeon Dice Monsters, which we're just kind of concluding the main series relatively soon here. And lots of different Yu-Gi-Oh! DIY stuff. Top 10s here and there. You know, all kinds of Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. Duels, of course. So make sure to check out that other stuff. Like I said, hit the like if you like the video. Make sure to share and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so you know when future stuff is coming out. And otherwise, thanks for watching. Peace.